Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Natalie Henry Charles, and if you're new to the channel, I am a mom on a mission to run my small business and raise my little ones. So today we are at the studio. We are having a little bit of a studio vlog. I already packed my orders, so I don't need to do that. But you're gonna just help me kind of get everything kind of situated, straightened up, restocked, have a new product. So we're just gonna do all of that today, and I'm just gonna have a little chit chat with you guys because it's been a really long time since we last spoke. So without further ado, let's get started. I kind of had to take a little bit of a break from my YouTube channel just because I had a lot of pressure and you know, it was just very busy at work, and I even kind of went through a little point of small depression episode, and I just had to get myself together, you know. If I'm gonna be here presenting information to you guys, showing you guys what it's like to run a small business, I wanted to be here in the best headspace possible, and I didn't feel prepared to do so. And I know that sounds crazy, but I didn't feel prepared to come here every week and pretend like, you know, everything was great and everything was not. So that is kind of what this year has looked like. I'm just trying to get back into things. Also, you know, we were hit with a worldwide pandemic, as you guys know, and I think some of that kind of started to catch up with me this year. So my kids were starting school for the first time this year, official school. Ella's in kindergarten and Romy is in VPK. So a lot of that was even just very stressful for me because this entire time, I don't think you guys understand, we've been at the house. Like when I say we've been at the house, we've been at the house. So a lot of that was even very difficult for me because I was so used to operating from this place that made me feel very safe. And in the blink of an eye, I had to kind of readjust all of that and kind of, you know, change my mindset and my mentality around like leaving the house. And it was kind of where we had to just do it overnight almost. So imagine you've been home for the last, what, 2.5 years, and then all of a sudden you're now mandated to attend school. So it was just a very hard transition for me, and I wanted to be as present as I could possibly be for the kids while all of this was happening, because the changes are happening for them as well. So it's been a little bit of a journey, but I'm here, I'm back. I have to go get Romy in about an hour. So we're gonna do what we can do in this hour, get things going. I come here after I drop them off in the morning, so you're gonna see me basically working today. But I did want to take a second to thank you all for being here. I've seen all of the love and support that you guys have put in the comments on some of my videos, and I'm just very appreciative. Thank you for sticking with me even though I wasn't posting new content. Thank you for being here, and as always, thank you for, you know, showing me grace when I needed it most. So I really appreciate you, and I really appreciate you being here. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit subscribe. I'm getting on a regular schedule now, so definitely hit subscribe. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you around the office. Everything is not put together, so don't be trying to clock me for, you know, my studio being messy. We were packing orders, so it is what it is. But yeah, let's kind of get like a little bit of a view as to like what it's looking like in here. Okay guys, here we are at the office today. So I decided to do a voiceover because I'm just learning this camera and it was all over the place. So just bear with me on this footage. It's shaky, it's horrible, but know that it was made with a lot of love. So this is kind of the big view of my office. So you go in, and immediately to your left, we have several work areas. So we're going to start with that. So this is a repurposed display that I had from a show that I did. I had the kids repaint it for me, and this is how it turned out, but I love it. So that's where I hang all of my keychains. They're all acrylic. And I just basically purchased those pegs to go into the pegboard. And I take all of my acrylics out of the wrapper. So that way I can just pull them and repackage them, because we do have separate packaging for our acrylic keychains. And then I also have just a workbench right there where I can basically pull the order. We can pack orders from there. We also have a second packing area. We got some new acrylics in, and those are beautiful. I'm so excited. But I basically have to get more pegs in order to display them. So this is still kind of a work in process, but I really like this method because it shows me exactly how much I have in stock and ready to go. So this is my mural wall. I'm very proud of my mural wall. Basically, the mural wall is contact paper. I got it from Amazon, so I'll link that down below. Okay, so the next little area that we have is my sticker wall. So this is a standing desk. I got this on sale at Office Depot for 40 bucks. And I'm so glad that I got it. So I pack orders here. A little tour of my stickers so you can see how I store them. Okay, so these are my sticker drawers. I actually found them on Amazon. And they are perfect for 3-inch stickers. So they hold the stickers just fine, and I usually keep anywhere from 50 to 100. Some stickers I have a bunch, like this one I think I have 300 in them, and as you can see it holds everything just fine. So you can either stand them up or you can lay them down in there, and it works perfect. So since we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and just restock my stickers really quickly because I'm right here anyway. So these are the stickers that I'm gonna be restocking, okay? And right now I really only keep, like I said, anywhere from 50 to 100 of each. I hope to one day be able to stock more. But right now I just don't see the point. So actually let me take a picture of it so I can do it in. Okay, so sorry, I had to take a picture of it for inventory, and then I was like, oh, I should do a little TikTok-y situation real quick too. So basically what I do is I take a picture of it for inventory, and then I go ahead and start loading them. So if I have where it looks like this, that means that there's a back stock of 25 back there if it's still in a bag. So I just take this out of the bag. It now gets moved to the front, and then the full bag of 50 goes in. And that kind of helps me visually. Okay, so now we have about 58 to 60 sticker designs, and I just wanted to mention, don't jump into a huge inventory. This is something that made sense for me personally because my company already has about 300 designs, 350 designs. But if you're starting out, don't jump into a huge inventory. Start with a few, test them out, and then proceed in that way. I do have some that are not selling as fast as I would like them to, so I'm actually going to be discontinuing a couple designs because going into 2023, I want my inventory to be very lean, only bestsellers, only high converting designs. So don't look at the 60 designs that I have and think that you need more. You don't necessarily need more. Just go with what works for your business. With all that being said, stickers sell very well for my small business. We do a lot of wholesale. We do a lot of direct customer as far as stickers go. And they seem to be something that anyone can pick up as a gift or for themselves, in addition to a card. So stickers have been very pivotal in our business. We do very well with stickers. And so I really love that we diversified and added this to our line because when I was thinking about it, I wasn't sure. Obviously, it's an added cost. Obviously, having this many designs is a little bit of an investment, and it takes a lot of work to keep up with the inventory. But I am very happy that we did, because sometimes I get retailers and all they purchased were stickers. They didn't purchase any cards, they didn't purchase any notepads or pencils or prints. They only purchased stickers. So if you're thinking about it, definitely look into it, but it's a pretty big market. So I'm not sure how much of that. This new camera that I got, it shuts off whenever the hell it pleases, and it really pisses me off. Okay, so as I was saying, that is how I do kind of like my visual inventory. So I'll go through and look and make sure that I always at least have a back stock of 25. And you saw kind of like my, so like for instance, let's take this one. The ones in the front are my active stock, and then this is my back stock of 25. So I really need to place another order for this one because I like to keep a back stock of 25. So I always just go through all of my bins and make sure that I at minimum have a back stock of 25. And obviously I have wholesale accounts that they'll buy like 50 stickers in one shot. So, and in that case, like I have special vendors that I work with that are like quicker. So I'll just order from my other vendor to get it, if it's a tight turnaround, I'll just order from another vendor. So that's how I do my visual inventory, but I will go back later tonight and update my inventory based on the photos that I took earlier. So when the kids go to sleep, I can go ahead, go into my Shopify backend and update all of the quantities of the stickers that I purchased. So that's how I do inventory, especially for stickers. Stickers and keychains, I do like that. And then cards, I have to keep a little bit more of a grasp on it just because our wholesale has been very consistent this year. So I always just want to make sure that I have the right stock when a retailer needs it. So, okay, let's move on to the next section of the studio. So I'm sure that this looks like pure madness, but I know where everything is. Okay, so I went ahead and I opted for a voiceover for this portion as well. So this is our inventory. This is what it looks like from far. And like I said, I know this looks like pure chaos, but every section has its own particular area and everything is organized. It's just that I have so much stuff and so much inventory that it's always going to look somewhat crazy. So over here we have envelopes. This is also all of my packing supplies. So these are extra shipping boxes, our mailers. Look how cute our mailers are now. These are our mailers. And I will do an updated shipping video for you guys. So these are our mailers. We also have small mailer boxes. So they both match. So I keep those there. And then we also have matching inserts. So the top shelf is kind of like shipping supplies. This is also more shipping supplies. This I was using as a stand for my camera. This is our seasonal fall. So all of the cards that I had a mini release for fall. So all of the cards that I have for fall, I'm just keeping them here away from the rest of my inventory because there's no need to put them with my regular inventory. So the next couple of rows, I have all of our envelopes right here. And then I do have some discontinued sale items here, additional boxes down here. Those are tote bags. And then back here I keep all of our extra envelopes. So there's more envelopes down there, more bags, and bubble mailers. These bubble mailers are, I usually ship notepads in there. So this is my slosh pile. Unfortunately, this is my main inventory. Nothing has changed there. We have added notebooks. We have about 15 notebooks now, and they are absolutely beautiful. The quality is so good. They're hardcover. Okay, so I have more tote bags here, and then down here I just have more inventory. This is going to be for like new inventory if we end up overflowing. Down here I have my signature Get Shit Done notepads. So these are like one of our best sellers. So I always keep at least 100 of those. Over here I have pencils. All of our different pencils. We have 4 different types right now. So over here is kind of like my hodgepodge as well. So we have all of our prints lined in these drawers. And so each one is labeled as such, so that way I know where everything is. Down here I have my cellos for my prints, and then my backers for my prints. So, and then this tower ended up being like excess stuff. There's things from my markets when I was doing markets. Photo props up there. Down here is kind of like office supplies. I have my little scale right here. So this is like, it looks disorganized, but I swear there's organization to it. And then some of my art supplies. And then just like extra boxes and notepads and things like that. So that's that. And then we have my desk, which is a little messy right now. And one of the things that I'm wanting to do is create like a little gallery wall above it. So a gallery wall here. And then I need to get some dry erase board markers, but basically I'm going to use this as like my little command center with like all of my due dates and things, so I can just be at my desk and then like look immediately right there and see. So that's it. That's the studio, guys. Alright, so I hope that you guys love the studio. I am here quite a few times per week. Like I said, I try and come here after I drop the kids off. So I'm going to make a little bit more of an effort to show you guys what I'm doing while I'm here, because I understand how hard it is being self-employed. It's oftentimes lonely because many times you're working from home. I think being a parent in and of itself is a little bit, not lonely, but you know, I have a lot less friends now that I'm a parent, you know, so I think we just kind of, well, I don't know about you guys, but me as a parent, I get very into taking care of my kids, having a schedule, all of those things. So a lot of like the typical socializing that I used to do before the kids were in school is kind of like out the window. So yeah, I know how hard it is to, you know, run a small business and feel like you're kind of going at it alone. So one of the things that I really want to change before the holiday season starts is to get the channel back up and running on a regular and consistent basis. And I really want to provide you guys with more content, because the fact of the matter is I'm running my business on a day-to-day basis, you know, and there are so many things that happen in just a week, you know, and I'm fully aware that you guys would benefit from it, from knowing what's happening as well. And it can kind of be a little bit of a learning process for both of us. So if you're wanting to see this type of content, be sure to click subscribe and to like the video so that I know that you like studio vlogs. A lot of the times I'm here and I think, oh wow, well, it's boring for me, you know, but it might not be boring for someone else, you know, for them to see how I do things. And it may even give somebody else a different idea as to how to run their business, you know. So I definitely want to provide you guys with more information on what I do in a day-to-day basis, not only informational type videos where, you know, I'm showing you guys how to do something, but just like, you know, the day-to-day life that it is to, you know, run a small business, have a studio, keep your inventory stocked and things like that. So if you like that, drop a comment down below. I'm also taking suggestions for ideas. I think kind of even why it took me a long time to come back to my YouTube channel is because I felt like this immense pressure to like always be educating. And like, from my perspective, I know what I know. So I just operate as such until something new comes up that I don't know. But I understand that we're at different levels of business, or maybe you just want to see how I do things. So if you have an idea that or a question that you want to ask me, definitely drop it in the video down below so that I can do a video on it for you. So that's it for today, guys. I do have to go pick up my son at VPK, so I will catch you guys in the next one. Again, I really want to thank you guys for being here and for supporting the channel and just for showing me so much love and support. I truly appreciate you. I'll see you guys next week. Have a great day. Bye.